Hey everybody, and welcome to episode 8 of the Chicago Bears franchise. This is a big week for us. We're going up against New England. We know that they have a great defense. The offense, we hope we can take advantage of them. I don't want to get too far into this. I don't want to sound too confident, but this is a game that I think we could win with the way we've been playing recently. I wasn't confident at the start of the season that we would have been able to say something like that. But of course, New England in this franchise underperforming a little bit, but they have made a big trade and possibly an upgrade to the run game. They decided to bring in Kareem Hunt, so we're not going to have to be overly worried by Damian Harris and Ramondre Stevenson. I suspect we're going to be seeing a lot of Kareem Hunt, which I'm interested to see how it works out. Now, the opening kickoff is going to be a touchback, so we're going to be seeing Mac Jones. A lot of controversy in real life between him and Bailey Zappi. Mac Jones, is he the future of New England? Is Bailey Zappi now going to be the future of New England? Where do they go from here? From what I've seen, I'm actually quite impressed with Bailey Zappi. Seems to have like a gunslinger mentality, which I think is really impressive. He tends to just throw the ball and he takes chances, and you know what? The way I see it, especially as a New England fan, if we're not going to win games or if we're not going to compete, and to be fair, the defense has kept us in quite a bit of games so far, but if we aren't going to compete, I'd rather watch, Bailey Zappi slinging the ball than, Mac Jones with his check down. So it's a little bit of a hot take there, but we'll see how it works out. As long as we're winning games, I'm happy. It doesn't really matter how we're doing it. But it's always good to see us win. It was a great win recently during this weekend. So we'll see where we go from here. But on 1st and 10 now, he's going to dump this one off to Kareem Hunt. We've seen him already a little bit on this drive, but he's going to gain 7. And that's probably something that he does better than both Damian Harris and Ramondre Stevenson. His ability in the passing game. He is a phenomenal pass catching back. We've seen that with his time with the Chiefs. He's kind of been the specialist for that with the Browns in his past. Well, now here in New England, he's going to get the premier back role like he once had with the Chiefs. And we're still going to be able to see him make an impact in the passing game, I'm sure. Damian Harris now coming into the game, but they're going to throw this one deep to the sideline, incomplete there by Mac Jones. 3rd and 9 now on the 37. Mac Jones dropping back. He's going to be in the shotgun, throwing the post, and that's going to be a big catch. That's going to be Jacoby Myers, I'm going to say the all-star because I'm a fan, but the very stout and consistent slot receiver that has been developed over the past couple of years in the New England system. He's been on the team for about 4 years now, and only starting to become a household name in New England perhaps last year. So very interested to see where he goes from here. I think the New England quarterbacks so far this season have been pretty comfortable throwing him the ball. So he's getting a lot of potential game-breaking days because he just gets so many looks. But a big sack here by Trevis Gibson and Roquan Smith. We've been challenging him for the past couple weeks. Well, he's going to pick up this fumble recovery and dance his way into the end zone. A great play by the Chicago Bears defense. 1st and 10 now. The offense doesn't have to wait long to get back out on the field. They got Cardona out there, who is a long snapper playing tight end, so they must still have him as the third tight end on the depth chart. But another fumble here, and holy, I was not expecting that one. 2 big turnovers back to back, and it looks like Kareem Hunt was up. Let's see who punches this one out. Who's going to be the first person to make contact? It looks like Eddie Jackson or maybe Roquan who gets the punch in there. I think it was Roquan Smith. So just like that, he is a big part of 2 turnovers on back-to-back drives. Justin Field now going to dump this one off to Darnell Mooney, already in scoring position. A good start for this offense here. We want them to start hot, so we're going to give them a mixed attack. Running the ball here, David Montgomery's going to turn it back up to the opposite A-gap, and he's going to get taken down on the 7-yard line. His first rush for a gain of about 11. 1st and goal now on the 7. Justin Fields in the shotgun. He's going to be rolling around, but Matthew Judon, Pro Bowl edge rusher, gets another sack. He's having a phenomenal season in real life, and he seems like he's going to be a disruptive force in this game all day. Trying to run on the very next play put us in a more manageable situation. We only get about a yard, so a 3rd and goal here. Justin Fields looking around, gonna roll out. Judon unable to turn the corner, and Justin Fields gonna get a block upfield and touchdown, Chicago. Justin Fields is able to bend the corner with his speed and get into the end zone. Another touchback kick here. They're not going to get any potential returns, but this team is currently rolling, and the Patriots need to figure out something that's going to work for them. They got to stop turning the ball over and keep the ball out of our hands. 1st and 10 now. He's going to hand this one off to Kareem Hunt, so it won't be long before they get him the ball again. They're going to show their trust in their new premier back. So 2nd and 9 here. Kareem Hunt out in the shotgun to the right. They're going to go play action. Mac Jones going to the sideline, and Jacoby Myers unable to get his feet in bounds. They're going to call that one incomplete, forcing a 3rd and 9. Mac Jones had a wide open guy there, unable to hit him in stride. Finding Kendrick Bourne on the very next play on the crossing route. That's going to be enough for the 1st down. Up to the 43 here. Only 3 minutes left in the first. And they're going to hand this one off to Kareem Hunt. It's going to be a power run here. He's going to pick up about 5, so a nice sturdy gain. So it's going to be a 2nd and 5 here on the 48. Mac Jones is going to drop back, dump this one off to, I believe that's Nelson Aguilar. Didn't see the number. I do believe it's Nelson Aguilar, but that's going to be enough for the 1st down. 1st and 10 here. Still Kareem Hunt out there. We've seen Damian Harris for a couple plays here, but Kareem Hunt is taking a large majority of the snaps as expected. We'll have to continue looking into that because they have talented backs in the backfield. This perhaps might be one of the most stacked backfields in the NFL at this point if they still have all 3 of those backs. All of them I'm shown the capabilities of being great starting backs at some points in their career. So we'll have to follow that because that's a lot of competition. But Kyler Gordon coming off the edge. He has been phenomenal for us in the pass rush, believe it or not. He just seems to be hitting on those nickel blitzes every single time we send them. So that has been a big part of our defense that we bring out in situations where we want to trick the defense a little bit, give them a different look. But finding Kareem Hunt on the wheel here, 8 for 10 so far for Mac Jones. So he hasn't been hitting the big plays until that one right there. But he's being consistent and he's moving the ball downfield. Kareem Hunt on the very next play after the catch is going to run it right up the middle. That's a gain of about 4. He's got 31 yards in the rush game so far. He's looking like he's recovered from the fumble. It doesn't look like his confidence has been hurt too much. Officially now in the 2nd quarter, they are on the 25, 2nd and 6. It's going to be a screen pass here, getting Kareem Hunt, getting to the outside, a couple blocks, but unable to stay in bounds before getting the 1st down. So it's going to be a 3rd and 1 here. It looks like we're going to be sending the blitz, and they're going to go play action. He's going to find Kareem Hunt right after the play action motion, and he's going to dump it off into the flat. So that's going to be another 1st down. Damian Harris now stepping into the game. They've got a tight end on the left and the fullback. Mac Jones is going to go opposite side here. Short side, Damian Harris making a man miss, but he's going to be taken down by Desmond Trufant. Gain of 5 here. Both backs so far who've gotten a carry seem to be finding those consistent yards. Jaquan Brisker on the very next play is going to make the tackle after the 1st down by the Hunter Henry. That's going to be a quick out route there. We've got to get there quicker if we're going to make a play on that. And they're going to hand it up to Kareem Hunt on the very next play, taking a big hit. He was held up by Jaquan Brisker, but Desmond Trufant coming in to clean up, and he's going to lay the big hit on Kareem Hunt. Pitching it out to him on the very next play, cutting in, diving, and he's going to be marked short. Perhaps an unlucky spotting there. The refs perhaps in our favor right now. 3rd and goal, trying to stand them up, and he'll finally get in. It took 3 tries, but the New England Patriots scored their first points of the day, making this a 1-possession game. Justin Fields has the opportunity to secure this by running on 1st down. He's going to pick up about 6 or 7 there. Devin McCourty doing a great job. He's a phenomenal open field tackler, one of the premier safeties in this league, sending their own nickel blitz, throwing it deep to Darnell Mooney, catches it. That's going to be a big play for the Chicago Bears, and a great job. He knows the nickel blitz is coming down, which means if they're going to have 3 deep, it's going to be the corner and the safety. Darnell Mooney very fast, can't count him out down the field, and he's just going to split the 2 deep coverages and Justin Fields is going to lead him down the field. First down on the very next play is going to be a screen to the running back, goes incomplete, and we follow up with N'Keal Harry, who's going to be returning in this game. Very excited to see that. And it's going to be a 3rd and 11 after the screen goes for a negative of 1. Trying to go to N'Keal Harry on the very next play, but Devin McCourty coming down. Going to create disruption. Thank God that ball did not come out clean, because that might have been an interception. With Devin McCourty at full speed running in the other direction. Jaquan Brisker coming down here on Kareem Hunt, and he's going to fumble it again, but this time the ball rolls out of bounds. So it's going to be a 2nd and 5 here. They keep possession of the ball. Mac Jones throwing it short to Hunter Henry, and that's going to be caught for a gain of about 7. 3rd and inches here. It's going to be Kareem Hunt. I think I said 7 when it's 5 yards. I don't know what I'm thinking, but a first down there by Kareem Hunt. And that's going to be another first down for New England. They've continued to drive pretty decently on us. This defense needs to, try and get them off the field a lot earlier. They're staying on the field for a long time. New England is sustaining these long drives. This is not a way to win a game, because you're going to get worn down. This is a physical offense. Going on the very next play, and Roquan Smith intercepting it. And we are going to take a second look at this. He has been part of 3 turnovers here today, and just catching it. It looks like Kareem Hunt committed to the tackle before the ball came in, and Roquan took advantage of it. Kareem doesn't even get his hands on it. And that's going to be another turnover for the Chicago defense. Justin Field, very next play, going to try and run it upfield. He's going to be taken down by Adrian Phillips. 2nd and 3. We've only had 10 plays on offense, and this second quarter is almost done. So we were talking about New England sustaining long drives. Well, we saw it right. We see it right there. We've ran 11 offensive plays, and we're already about to hit the 2-minute warning. So that's the kind of defense, or that's the kind of offense that New England wants to bring out today. That's probably their game plan. They want to wear us down defensively. Offensively, they're trying to get us off the field as quickly as possible. 4th and 2 here, trying to seal this drive with points, trying to waste as much time as possible. We're going to go for it on 4th down, and we get it. 1st and 10 now, looking. We have an opportunity to score, but he's going to take the safe bet on the sideline. Cole Kmet. That's going to be enough for a first down. Doing a great job getting his feet in bounds, but they do want to booth review this. And from the first view, hard to see, but this one's pretty clear. Left, right drag. That's going to be enough for the first down. 1:55 now. Justin Fields looking around. Looking for N'Keal Harry, throwing it to the back of the end zone, finding Cole Kmet, who gets his feet in bounds. I needed to take a second look at this. And the 2 feet are indeed in bounds, but they are going to booth review it anyway. That one looked pretty good from that angle. We already know what it is, but I'm trying to figure out what the game is going to call. I'm a little worried here, but the feet are in bounds. And they are going to let the touchdown stand. So what a throw and catch by Justin Fields to Cole Kmet. The chemistry there. He's just going to put some air on it on the back of the end zone, and Cole Kmet is going to chase it down, and he's going to get his feet in bounds. Didn't have a lot of room to play with, but a great play right there. Way to have awareness and poise. 1st and 10 now. Mac Jones back out on the field. They want to respond with another touchdown here, but he's going to throw it out of bounds on first down. So a 2nd and 10 on the 24, 1:41 left in the second. He's going to throw the quick out route there for Kendrick Bourne. That's going to be a gain of about 15. He is 14 for 18, but they're going with tempo now. He's going to dump this one off to Kareem Hunt, who's going to take a hit from, I believe, Kyler Gordon and Roquan Smith there, 2 of our harder hitters on defense. And there goes Desmond Trufant cutting off the under route, and he's going to take this one to the end zone. Our defense does it again. What a play by the Chicago Bears defense. Desmond Trufant has come up with big interceptions for us all year. He's been probably our best defensive back just by impact in the passing game. He's a great for pass breakup player. Has come out with a few interceptions. A few of them have gone for touchdowns at this point. We love what we're seeing. And Jalen Johnson, was in a position to get one himself there. Unable to get in position. He knocks it down, though. Very next play, they're going to go there, and there goes Desmond Trufant. We're talking about pass breakups. He is a demon on the hook routes. He's going to punch this one out from Nelson Aguilar's hands. 3rd and 10, going from under, sending the pressure, and he's going to be taken down. Jones. is going to get his first sack of the game. So it's going to be a 1st and 10 for the offense. 20 seconds left. We have two timeouts. Let's see what we can do with it. We're going to dump it off here for Cole Kmet, not taking any dangerous shots. Worst case, we go into the half with the lead we currently have. That's probably the safe thing to do. Running it up with David Montgomery, we get a better gain than expected. But we're going to let the time run out here, and we're just going to take the opening kickoff of the second half. So here comes Velus Jones, and he is just going to take a touchback here. So we're going to get the ball on the 25 in the middle of the field. And expect us to start looking at just running the clock out here. We're going to be safe. I'm sure we're still going to take our calculated shots, but I see David Montgomery's workload definitely increasing in the second half of this game. Another important thing to look out for is if there's going to be any halftime adjustments for the New England Patriots. We want to see if our defense can continue playing the way they have been. Going to throw it away here for Justin Fields. I'm surprised there was no intentional grounding, but I realize now that we turned it off, thankfully. But that would have been one that made sense. 3rd and inches here. David Montgomery's just going to run it up the middle behind his offensive line, which continues to open up gaps for him. That's going to be enough for the first down. 1st and 10 now on the 39. Justin Fields looking around. He's going to look to go deep here. David Montgomery, the running back, unable to get his feet in bounds. 7 for 10 so far. They did mark him inbound, so I may stand corrected here. New England does challenge this, but this looked pretty obvious to me, and there we go. We can already see it. We don't even have to watch the full clip. That first foot was out of bounds, so they're definitely not going to give that our way. Running it on the very next play, David Montgomery perhaps trying to make up for that. He knows he had a catchable ball, perhaps. He wants to make a play. 3rd and 4th now. Justin Fields looking around. He's going to dump this one off to Cole Kmet. Way to just stick it into the pocket and finding the open guy. Patience. A great pocket by the offensive line, keeping him in a bubble of safety. And he's going to make the necessary throw for a guy at his standard, or a guy who plays at this level of the NFL. You know, he's expected to be a starter. He needs to make those kind of plays right there. Those are some of his best plays. Now, trying to throw it out of bounds. He's going to throw this one away. Unfortunately, the pocket collapses. The corner did seem to open up there, but just couldn't have enough time to get it there. Looking around, he's just going to throw this one to the outside. Darnell Mooney on the little hook route. That's going to be enough for the first down and more. And just 2 impressive throws. I love that one to Cole Kmet just before, and that one on the sideline there, just sticking into the pocket and finding the open guys. He's trusting himself. Those are some of the best throws of the season by him. They're not the flashiest, but they're showing progression. Now, dumping it off to N'Keal Harry, who's going to be looking to have a decent game here. We're going to see if we can get him more involved in the second half. Definitely want to see him do good. So he's going to get his second catch of the game, but this one's going to be positive. I want to see if he becomes a factor in the red zone. That's what he was known for in New England when he was healthy. He would almost come in solely for red zone plays and run plays. So I want to see if we can use him like that early on in his little period where we think that he can become a player. We're testing him for sure. And now just a little bubble route there by the running back coming across the formation, and Justin Fields just completely letting that ball slip. He almost threw that straight to the cornerback. Luckily, it wasn't intercepted. Justin Fields now going to roll out, and he's going to throw this one away. Great job not taking the sack, staying in field goal range, and making this a 34-7 lead. Mac Jones sticking in the pocket. He's got all day this time, and just over the head of Kyler Gordon. Devontae Parker making a great catch. That was just beautiful touch there by Mac Jones. Certainly his best throw of the game. Way to split the defensive zone, the defensive man. Kyler Gordon's going to make a tackle on the very next play. That's going to be a gain of 5. A short little dump off pass there. He's going to go from under center here. Definitely giving a mixed look. Then Hunter Henry getting completely forgotten about. And he's going to find a little angle route there wide open. And he'll be taken down after almost hurdling someone. On the 34 now, he's going to find Hunter Henry. He's getting involved quickly on this drive. Eddie Jackson, the man in coverage, and the one who makes the tackle. 3:50 left in the third, and Kyler Gordon with his second sack of the game. We bring the nickel blitz for the second time today, and it hits home. We were talking about it just feeling automatic when we send it. We send it at different times. We don't overcall it. We make sure it's truly a surprise. And it's the second time it hits today. It's 100% completion percentage on the nickel blitz, and Kyler Gordon has his second sack, and he might be leading the team in sacks at this point of the season with the amount that he has. 3 minutes left, and we're back on offense. We're able to force them to take the field goal. Justin Fields rolling out, trying to make a play. He's going to commit to just sitting in the pocket, and he's eventually going to throw it out of bounds here, trying to redirect his receivers, but didn't want to take the hit, so he makes a safe bet throwing it out. Looking around now, Justin Fields is going to try and throw it under to Darnell Mooney. He's going to be hit as he throws, so nobody getting open here. The offensive line cannot hold up everybody for as long as it's needing to right now. Start reintroducing the run game, trying to keep the defensive backs honest here. We're trying to open up the pass game eventually if we want to use it furthermore. So we're going to keep running the ball here. We're finding success, 2 runs in a row there, a gain of 4 on first down, trying to reintroduce the pass game now. Justin Fields could just run it, but look at him finding Cole Kmet downfield. And way to go. Receivers love playing with a quarterback like that. Justin Fields is a guy who could have certainly ran, probably got a similar amount of yards with Cole Kmet lead blocking, but he's confident enough to sit in the pocket and throw it into the back of the end zone, and Ryan Griffin on the deep corner route, unable to come down for it. You love to see Justin Fields trying to let his receivers make plays on the ball and trying to put the ball in positions where they can make plays. 3rd and 7 here, run on 2nd down. We're going to pitch it out here, trying to cut it back upfield. David Montgomery can't get anything, so it's going to be 37-10 now as we take the field goal. And Mac Jones continues wanting to drive down the field as we enter the 4th quarter, seeing if they can get some more points on the board. They've done a great job getting into the red zone, but they haven't finished off there. 2nd and 10 now on the 25, throwing it out of bounds on 1st down. Mac Jones on the slant, finding Kendrick Bourne, and some natural picks have occurred, and he's going to be taken down all the way at the 21. Kendrick Bourne is definitely going to go back to the sideline. His teammates are going to be laughing. Perhaps he's a little slow, but Desmond Trufant had the angle there, and he eventually catches up. But a great big play for New England, and they're already in scoring position. Let's see if they can punch it in this time. Mac Jones is going to dump this one off to Hunter Henry. Kyler Gordon's going to trip him up right after. So that's going to be a gain of about 4 on the flat route. 2nd and 6 now on the 17, clock winding down, 10:40. Mac Jones looking around, finding the hook route there, and Nelson Agholor is going to be taken down by 3 Chicago Bear defensive backs, and that's going to place him down on the 3, and we can expect some runs here. This is a physical offensive line. They're going to try and send a message right here, but no, they're going to pass it, waiting for the slant, and dropped by Nelson Agholor. He has been susceptible to drops in his career previously, wherever he's been, whether it's Philadelphia or the Raiders. But he's going to drop that one into the end zone, going for a screen on 2nd down. He's going to be taken down at the 2, so a 3rd and goal here, and they may finally commit to the run. They do not. They're going for a pass again, and finally, Devontae Parker, former Miami Dolphin, is going to get the touchdown to make this a 37-17 game. Certainly going to start letting the clock wind down. Not going to take, we're not going to hurry up down the field here. We want to waste as much time as possible. So we're going to get David Montgomery more involved here. And if we want to take a shot as the game goes on, we may just do that. David Montgomery continues to have a phenomenal season. He is definitely up there in the top 3. I do plan on having a draft look as well as a season review within the next 3 to 4 episodes. The reason it's taking so long is because of how uninteractive the drafting system is in this game, and how zero control you really have other than assigning your scouts. But it does take time to get any progress, and I just don't think where I have been has been enough to really talk about what we need in the draft and who are the potential guys we may be looking for, as well as me not just knowing what direction this team is capable of going in with the way we've been playing recently, and probably another win here today. But I do plan on having it within the next 3 to 4 episodes, hopefully. And we'll see how it goes from there. Looking for the tight end screen here off the play action, unable to find him. So it's going to be a 3rd and 7 here. Justin Fields on the 16 is going to be rolling out, throwing it to the corner. Cole Kmet coming back for it. It's going to be a big first down for Chicago on the 5-yard line here. And, you just have to think that any more points at this point are just rubbing it in a little bit. Justin Fields going to roll out. He's going to turn upfield, and he's going to dive into the end zone, taking contact, but he crosses the line nonetheless, and it's a 44-17 lead, and we are just beating up the New England Patriots as we continue to just find ways to win or ways to compete throughout this year. On the 35 now, whatever New England does here is just for pride. They're trying to finish on a good note. Kendrick Bourne showing good effort, breaking a few tackles there. 2nd and 2 on the 43. Mac Jones in the shotgun. Identifies the blitz, runs it down the middle with Kareem Hunt, and he'll be taken down by Angelo Blackson and Robert Quinn. Under center now. He's going to have a bunch off to the right. Looking around. Mac Jones going to throw this one out of bounds. And they may just punt it here with the game out of hand. But no, they're going to go for it. 4th and 4. Like I said, they're trying to finish off on a good note. See what they can do. Mac Jones dumping it off to Kareem Hunt. And just a steady guy to go to on 4th down. They get the first here. And this drive continues going. Mac Jones looking around. We're bringing 4. It's going to be a cover 2. A great play call for the situation. Trevis unable to round him out. And Mac Jones finally going to throw it away, but no pressure there. And that has just been an issue that we're trying to take care of. We thought Trevis with the superstar would help out there, but still looks like he needs a little bit of improvement, even with the development trait that he currently has. So we'll see how it goes throughout the season. Was hoping for more of an immediate impact, but it's understandable. He's not even an 80 yet. 2nd and 10 now. 2 minutes and 15 seconds. About to hit the 2-minute warning. They go for the screen here, and he's going to be taken down. Veteran Robert Quinn on the scene to take him for a loss of 1. So do a great job of just tracking it. A veteran play there by our defensive end. Going to the outside now. He's going to throw it deep for Devontae Parker, throwing it out of bounds. So this time, their 4th down conversion won't be a 4th and short. It's going to be a 4th and 11. Going to the outside once again, popping it into the air, and Jaquan Brisker. There's definitely going to be some laughs about that one in film meetings. Mac Jones has thrown the ball 46 times, something that has been very out of the ordinary since Tom Brady has been gone, throwing the ball that much. But they've had no choice here today, trying to stay into the game, try to stay alive. They've been throwing the ball, and thankfully, though they've gotten big yards, we've been able to keep them out of the end zone. 3rd and 4th here, we're just looking to run the ball. We're trying to end this game here. Justin Fields going to give it off to David Montgomery, but they're obviously going to try to stuff it. Not taking any timeouts, though, so we're going to punt the ball, and they've got about 36 seconds. Will they use timeouts on their last drive? I'm actually curious. They're going to dump it off here for Kendrick Bourne, and they do indeed use their first timeout. Kendrick Bourne has had quite a game, 5 receptions, 100 yards. It's a 2nd and 2. Looking around, Mac Jones, dig route, and he is going to find Devontae Parker. It's going to be enough for the first down, and they're going to have a 1st and 10 with 25 seconds left. They use their second timeouts. He flips it down to Hunter Henry, and an interesting decision there by Mac Jones. They're forced to use their last timeout. They're going to have no choice but to stretch it down the field, finding Nelson Aguilar, who makes a beautiful catch along the sideline. But that will indeed be the final play. Nothing noteworthy to show after. So a pretty dominant game for us here today. You gotta love to see it. 44-17. Our defense played phenomenally. The offense did exactly what it needed to do. Nothing special. We didn't outpass them. We did outrun them. But, the yards weren't there, and we haven't needed them to be there. Justin Fields is doing just enough for what we need to win. David Montgomery had a phenomenal game. What I did see, though, is the stat for the passing throw to Cole Kmet was not taken in after the challenge. So Justin Fields and Cole Kmet are down a touchdown in the stat sheet. So that's an interesting one. Not the end of the world, but definitely something I didn't expect to happen. 2 sacks there for Gyler Gordon. And that's going to be it for this episode. We're going to advance into the next week, see if we have any surprises waiting for us. We've had one recently. So let's find out. Week 7 and nothing too good. We have a weekly award, but I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. Peace out, guys.